half hour north of Rochester right now, so we've probably got another hour in our drive. Hopefully we can get there, get some rest, and get on the bird in the morning.
Well, day number 2 of our turkey hunt is officially in the books now. A lot better day today than it was yesterday. I had some more turkey spottings and had one really good encounter with a couple of really nice toms. A little bit of a mental mistake on our part. We didn't have our decoy with. We left it in the truck. Probably was the difference between success and failure right there. But we still got 3 more days if we need it. So hopefully tomorrow morning we can get on the roost, can get on some birds that are gobbling right away, and hopefully that will lead to us bagging a bird tomorrow. When Friday rolled around, we got right on the roost right away in the morning. It looked like it was going to be really good. We were only about 50 yards from them in the trees, but they actually ended up flying down the other way. A hen rounded them up, and they crossed the road, and Doug and I decided to go our separate ways. He went and chased that flock of birds down, while Andrew and I went our own way. A couple hours later, we met up again, and even though we were hunting together again, we decided to split up a little bit throughout the woods. We started out with a couple gobble calls, and then I hit the slate. Sure enough, we had one sneak off from the flock, and it only came about 25 yards from Doug, and he laid the hammer down. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't even know how big it is. It's big at the top. The rest of it. Awesome. That's what I told you. Did you call it? Oh, is that you calling? No, I thought it was the hen call back at me, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I couldn't look. I thought it was you walking down here. On the board! Oh, that's awesome. I'm half up already. And it's checking my kid. That's a heck of a shot. That's awesome. It worked out. Oh, right. Because I gobbled before I even touched the slate call. I was kind of ripping on the slate call. Was it walking when you first saw it? Okay. Was it walking when you first saw it? Yeah, I was there.
That is the heaviest one I've ever, maybe my first one ever.
Your first one, what was that, 26?
I think this one, look at that. I wonder if this was one of the ones that were up top.
It was.
That I seen, they were just black.
Probably 9-10 inch beard. Oh, that's a big bird.
Whoa.
Officially come to the end of our 4th day now. We have one bird on board. My dad tagged out yesterday morning. I've had a lot of close encounters in the last 48 hours, but still come up short. Had a really strange encounter this evening. Had some birds way off in the distance gobbling. Called a little bit, just kind of in desperation. They came running in to what sounded about 100 yards. Gave us one more gobble and never saw them again. Turned around, went the other way. One more day left in our hunt, whether or not I get one. So hopefully we can wake up tomorrow morning. We have a pretty good idea of where some birds are roosting this evening. So we're gonna try to get on that tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can close the deal pretty early. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I tell you what, it has been a crazy hunt this week. Oh my God, we have had nothing go right for me. But you know what? Persistence, it pays off. We set up. I had a gut feeling. I told my dad, I'm setting up here. He said I was crazy. You know, you just got to trust your gut. And it worked out. We heard birds gobbling. We closed the gap a little bit. After calling too many times this week and not getting responses, I just said nothing. I called once this morning. They were gobbling like crazy. They came in. They actually were too close, so I had to set the decoy up literally about a yard from where I was. So that's why I shot so early. But boy, oh boy, does it feel good to have a bird down. Oh God. Well, it's just a touch after 6:45 a.m. here on the 5th morning. It was my last day to hunt, whether I got one or not. It is Easter Sunday, so it looks like I shot the bird in time. We might get to go home and have an Easter dinner. You know, it's been a week of some crazy events. We've had quite a few opportunities at a lot of birds. We hunted a flock of about 20 with a lot of toms in it for 2.5 days straight, and they just kept beating us. Now, this morning I had a gut feeling that told me to go where I did. I went over there and didn't hear many gobbles right off the roost. We had a few down to our right, which we left our spot pretty dang early. When we got over there, we heard some gobbles that sounded pretty close. We found a tree quick, set up. Thought they were too close, so I put the decoy literally right next to me. A couple more gobbles, and over the top of the hill I saw one's head peek over, then another one. They were about 50 yards when I first saw them, and they were coming closer and closer. They saw the decoy, and sure enough, they were locked in. They were coming, and once they got to about 35 yards, just to make sure they didn't see me since the decoy was so close, I put a good shot on, got him right in the head. And all the hard work from the week is paid off, as I was rewarded with a beautiful gobbler this morning.